All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about the Wuthering Waves 2.5 live stream. So, I'm releasing this video a little bit late because after I reacted to the Woowa live stream, I had to make a video talking about Genshin Impact's live stream, and after that, I just went straight to bed, bro. I was tired as fuck. But here we are. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and talk about Woowa 2.5 because I do feel like when it comes to Wuthering Waves 2.5 live stream, like people have a lot of there's like a lot of opinions going around when it comes to Woo 2.5. Some people are saying that it is a dry patch, and some people are saying that it's fine. There's really nothing that serious for this patch, and some people are excited. So let's go ahead and see what this update has to offer, and we are also going to compare it to Genshin Impact's 5.8 update live stream as well, because some people are making comparisons to Genshin, and some people are saying that Genshin is better, which is low-key kind of crazy. But let's go ahead and see this. Read this. So we have Unfading Melody of Life version 2.5 preview. So first things first, we do have the new main event quest, so the story is going to continue. And we do have Overture Rust, Sword and the Sun. Now, this is going to be about Augusta. And the fact that this little side story, whatever, is going to be about Augusta, I think that Augusta is going to release in version 2.6. The fact that they're already giving us lore on Augusta before she release, I'm assuming that she is going to drop in version 2.6. We also have a new location here called Fabricatorium of the Deep. Now this area is like, okay, it's a little bit like underwater, right? It's underwater, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I was watching the live stream, and I saw Rover swimming, I really thought that we were going to get like underwater exploration, like we're actually swimming around. But I don't think that's gonna be the case because it just showed Rover going in like a straight line, and it's very similar to like one of those segments where like you guys remember in the Septimont story quest where like you have Cartethia, she's on these rails just jumping back and forth. It's in part 2 as well. It's like you're not really controlling the character, they're just going in a straight line and you're just moving them left and right. I think that's what it's going to be for this new location, which is kind of disappointing. That's what I'm assuming. I don't think we're going to be able to swim, because if we were able to swim, I think they would let us know and actually swim underwater. But we also have Fenrico. So there is going to be a boss fight. Fenrico, he's going to be in the story and he is going to be a boss, which is going to be very, very cool. We also have Nightmare Hecate, however you say her name, Nightmare Havoc Warrior, Nightmare Tambourinus, and Nightmare Glacial Predator. We also have a new Phantom Echo. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. It seems like Uro, their favorite Echo is Inferno Rider, because the amount of times this guy gets like attention in every update is ridiculous, bro. Bro has a hologram, he has a lot of skins. It's like, holy shit, bro. So Phantom, Nightmare, Inferno Rider. We also have a new Sonata effect. Now this new Sonata effect is a 3-piece set, which is actually very, very interesting, because now the fact that it is a 3-piece set, this means that you can pretty much put in another set on character. But the thing is, it is 3. So I'm assuming, yeah, you can do like a 3-piece set and a 2-piece set as well, which is going to be interesting. So I am looking forward to how this is going to work. It says holding 0 resonance energy increases crit rate by 20% and grants 35% echo skill damage bonus. So it's pretty obvious that this is going to be for Frolova. So Frolova's build is going to be unique out of everybody. Like out of every character in the game, I think she's literally going to be the first character that's going to have a 3-piece set and a 2-piece set, like both combined. And when it comes to optimizations, we have echo management. I will say I think echo management was like the best part of optimizations. Right, it says this feature allows you to set up auto lock or auto discard plans in a data bank. You can create management plans for echoes based on quality, cost, sonata effects, and main stats. When a new echo is obtained, it will automatically be locked or marked for discard according to the active plan. I think this is good. Once again, when it comes to quality of life updates, this applies to any other game, including Genshin Impact. I'm never against quality of life update. It just really comes down to, is it relevant? Is it relevant, and should this be a priority over, other quality of life updates that should be in the game? Because when you look at Genshin Impact, it's like, bro, you guys are focusing on the wrong things. Meanwhile, when it comes to Wuwa, it's like, I do wish that they, talk about that they do give us the opportunity to fly in 1.x regions. Plus I was hoping that they would actually address the lack of 4-star characters, and it would actually like confirm, like let's say in version 2.6 or 2.7 they're going to drop more 4-star units. Because when it comes to Wuthering Waves, the lack of 4-star units is really concerning, especially the fact that they're trying to implement this whole new mechanic called negative status, and some characters rely on this new mechanic, and the only characters that can actually interact with this mechanic is the main character and 5-star limited characters. So I was hoping that they would actually address that, but they didn't. But echo management still pretty good. We also have sync tuning. The sync tuning option has been added to Echo Upgrade. With the sync tuning option enabled, tuners will be added automatically as you upgrade an Echo, which allows Echo tuning to synchronize with Echo Upgrade. You also have more preset teams, which is also pretty nice. And this over here is very, very good, because a lot of people were complaining about Chakona and how, like, whenever you pop Chakona's ultimate, her singing is just really, really annoying. So now you pretty much have the option to turn off skill music, which is really, really good. So I will say, when it comes to the optimizations, they're actually pretty nice. And we continue over here. Of course, we have Frolova. And when it comes to her banners, so when it comes to the banners, so phase 1, Frolova, Racha; phase 2, Contarella and Brett. I'm not surprised that Contarella and Racha are getting a rerun, because they're like pretty much the premium characters for Frolova. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was surprised when they announced that Brent is gonna have a rerun in this next patch. I was kind of surprised. I did not think that was gonna happen, but Brent is gonna get another rerun. And I think the reason why they did that is because of Lupa. And we also have her new weapon over here. Her new weapon actually looks pretty cool. And when it comes to the events, now I will say, when it comes to the events in Wuthering Waves, this is where they're lacking. And when we reached this part of the live stream, I was just like, bro, these events are fucking dog shit. So the Phantasma Dreamland, this event right here is like, the rewards are nice, but when it comes to like what you're actually doing in that event, it's a fucking snooze fest. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This shit is a fucking snooze fest. Like, this event, I'm really just gonna spam click. I'm not gonna read shit. I'm just gonna spam click. It looks really, really boring. The 7-day login event, they always do that. Dreaming Deep, the Solaria Film Festival. I think this is Chisa. Yeah, this is Chisa. I will say, when it comes to Dreaming Deep, they did make some optimizations to Dreaming Deep, but once again, players, what they want is the old elusive realm. It's nice the fact that they're making Dreaming Deep a lot faster. They're making a lot more playable, because one of my biggest problems with Dreaming Deep is that there's just too much fucking yapping. There's too much yapping. Uh, it's just too time consuming. But they did make some changes to it, so I guess that's nice. I might try it out. Who knows? And of course, we have this little puzzle event. We have the deep sea survey and the exploration event. So you guys can see, when it comes to the events in 2.5, they're pretty dog shit. Like, I feel like we can all agree that the events are pretty ass. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. And they also have new merch coming soon, which is also pretty good. And that's pretty much it. So I can definitely understand why people are saying that version 2.5 is underwhelming and is definitely a dry patch, because the events are pretty lame. And besides the events, all you really have is the main story and the new character. And that's pretty much it. Like, there's not really much going on in version 2.5. So I will say, for myself, like, in my opinion, I do feel like version 2.5, it is underwhelming. And I was hoping that when it comes to events, like, they would actually like deliver when it comes to events, but unfortunately, that's just not the case. Now, when it comes to Genshin Impact, however, now when it comes to Genshin Impact, I will say, for Genshin Impact, the events in Genshin Impact, some of them do look fun. Like, there are like this Splatoon event that looks fun. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if you're playing with friends, you might have a good time. So I will say the Splatoon event looks pretty cool. Bennett gets a new skin, Yelan gets a new skin. You have to buy this skin though, it's not for free. Plus, you have like this brand new area in Genshin Impact as well, and it's actually going to be a permanent area. It's not going to be temporary. It's going to be permanent, which is pretty cool. So I will give credit where credit is due. This new area looks pretty fun. Looks pretty cool, and you also get like a new weapon as well. Pretty nice, and of course more events. But the thing is, when it comes to Stingy and Onslaught is going to get a reset, of course, in version 5.8. And spoiler alert, Lunar Charge is going to be in the new reset in Stingy and Onslaught and Spiral Abyss. Spoiler alert. But yeah, anyways, and the reason why I'm saying that is because you have all these Hoyo shields who are fucking coping saying that Lunar Charge, oh, dude, Lunar Charge, it doesn't matter, bro. It's not gonna be that serious. Oh, trust and believe me, bro. It's gonna be serious, bro. All right, 5.8 reset for Spiral Abyss and Stingy and Onslaught. It's not looking good. But yeah, so that's pretty much all there is when it comes to Genshin Impact's new update. I mean, you have this new summer event. I mean, they do this every single time a new region is gonna release. Like, right, like they do this every single time before they release a new region. And the thing is, Nod Cray is gonna be like a sub region to like SNES and Aya. So I mean, it looks nice. It looks solid. You know what I'm saying? Like good shit. You know, whatever. And of course, the new character Nifa bringing a whole new elemental reaction is just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why can't you guys just simply buff Electro Charge and that's it? Why do you guys have to like take a character, give that character the buff, not give the character the buff, but like put the new Electro Charge buff an unlimited 5-star character and she's the only one that can enable it? Like, why do that? What's the fucking point? You know what I'm saying? Just comes off as laziness. But anyways, that's really it when it comes to Genshin Impact's update. And am I gonna sit here and say that this is better than Wu was? No. And the reason why is because when it comes to Genshin Impact, they have no choice but to make quote unquote fun events. Because when you guys really do take a look at Genshin Impact, what else is there to do in the game but do events, do the story, and that's it? I mean, you do have the new main Archon quest in 5.8, like a continuation of the main story, but what else are you really doing in this game, to be honest? Like, what are you doing? When it comes to the new in-game modes, they're a fucking disaster to the point where a lot of people are literally cheating in Stingy and Onslaught. Spiral Abyss, a lot of people just gave up on Spiral Abyss. Like, players are not really doing much in this game to begin with. So when it comes to events, they have no choice but to go all out with these events, because if they don't, what are you doing in Genshin Impact? Like, what are you fucking doing? You know what I'm saying? So I think the reason why a lot of people are hyping up 5.8 for Genshin Impact is because of Not Cray. They teased, you know, a character by the end of their live stream, and a lot of people got excited about that. You guys already know how the Hoyo community is, bro. Hoyo just drops a piece of breadcrumb and they just go crazy, man. That's just how it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it when it comes to Wooba's 2.5 live stream and Genshin's 5.8 live stream. We'll say when it comes to Wuthering 2.5, it is a pretty dry patch. It is a dry patch. All there is to this patch is the continuation of the main story and a new location, and that's pretty much it, bro. That's literally it. What I'm mostly looking forward to is Fenrico. Definitely looking forward to fighting this guy, and I'm definitely looking forward to this new location. But when it comes to like Frolova, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get this character because I'm broke as fuck. Like Frolova, like I have like one pull, one single summon. I use all my pulls on Lupa and Cartethia, so I'm not gonna be able to get this character. But yeah, guys, that's literally it when it comes to Wuwa 2.5. And when we do take a look here at some of the replies here on Twitter, I'm really curious to see what people are actually saying here. Not gonna lie, 2.5 feels empty. I don't know why is that. Could have teased something at the end like you guys did with 2.1. I don't know, it's just me, but it's kind of underwhelming. So you guys can see, actually we have another one here. One of the weakest updates Crew Games has had with Wuwa. I definitely see a need to catch up on some things, especially with platform availability. Finally release an Xbox Series version and finally optimize the PS5 version better. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that some people are just not satisfied with this new update and that it is underwhelming, and I don't disagree with it. I do agree that this patch is extremely dry. Plus, when we do take a look at the quality of life updates that Wuwa has to offer, meanwhile Genshin, two completely different things, and it's pretty obvious that Wuwa takes the upper hand when it comes to quality of life. When it comes to Genshin Impact, that developers discussion was absolutely disgusting. Like, it was just like a slap in the face. So I will say one thing that Genshin has over Wuwa as of to right now are the events. I think the events in version 5.8 are way better than the events in version 2.5 in Wuwa. But yeah, you guys really thought I was gonna sit here and defend Wuwa 2.5? Guys, listen, bro. I criticize games fairly. All right, I'm an honest person. If I see that Wuwa is low key kind of lacking, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna shill for the game just because I can't stand Hoyo in the community. No, I'm still gonna criticize the game because I actually want this game to be good. I'm not like these dusty ass Hoyo shills who glaze, and defend like their life depends on it. Criticism literally makes the game better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we don't criticize these games, how are they gonna get better? You know, if we don't send devs feedback, how will they, improve the game if we don't send them any feedback? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully in version 2.6, we get a 4-star character, because I am getting sick and tired of, summoning for every single damn 5-star unit simply because of the lack of 4-star units. They need to release more 4-star characters so we can have more alternatives because of negative status. So yeah, Wuwa 2.5, low key kind of mid. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's my personal opinion on Wuwa 2.5. Go ahead, feel free to discuss what you guys think. Not saying that what I think about Wuwa 2.5 is factual, it's just my opinion. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios.